Hello guys, welcome to my tech tips. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to download and install VirtualBox and also how you can set up a virtual machine inside your computer. So I assume that you already have VirtualBox downloaded and installed on your computer. Otherwise, go to virtualbox.org and download VirtualBox from there by clicking your operating system from here. And also don't forget to download the VirtualBox extension pack, which is right here, this one. Now, extension pack is really important because it is like a bonus package. It gives us additional opportunities, additional features on your operating system, like drag and drop and different kind of stuff. So you have to download and install VirtualBox extension pack also. And keep in mind that this extension pack uses a different file type, so you cannot double click and install it unless you have VirtualBox installed in your computer. So first install VirtualBox and then download the extension pack, and once that is completed, just double click on it. VirtualBox will take over the install and you can just uh, go ahead as usual. Without VirtualBox, you cannot install the extension pack. Just keep that in mind. So I assume you have done all that and you're going straight to VirtualBox Manager. So once VirtualBox is opened, you will see something like this. Now, to begin with, there are no more options other than new. So just click new. Here, you'll have to type in a screen name. Now, the screen name is something that you type in here, and that is what is going to appear inside your virtual machine. So right now, I'm going to install Windows XP as my guest operating system. So whatever operating system is being installed inside the VirtualBox is your guest operating system, and where you are running the VirtualBox itself is your host operating system. Right now I'm on Windows 8.1 as my host, and I'm going to install Windows XP, so I'm just going to type Win XP, and as you can see, by just giving the name itself, the VirtualBox captures what I'm going to install. And so yeah, and just give it a screen name. Now I'm installing it for testing some malwares, so that's the screen name that I'm going to give. Just hit name. You can type in any operating systems you want. You can install any operating system like Ubuntu. It just doesn't matter. And on the next screen you have to assign a certain amount of RAM for your computer. Since it's Windows XP, it recommends 192 megabytes, which is really low, and depending on the available actual RAM of your computer, you can assign whatever you want. Now I have a 4 gigabytes of RAM on my computer, so I am going to assign it 1 GB, which is 1024. Let's just type that in, 1024. Whatever, it's going to do that. Let's just click next. So basically assign your amount of RAM, and then when you click next, you will be presented with an option to create a virtual hard disk. You have to use the new virtual disk option, which is right here, or you can select an existing virtual hard disk, which is an actually an advanced level. So since you're beginning, you just need to go with the virtual hard disk creation as is. So just hit create and you will presented with few other options of the extension for your image, your hard disk image. You can just go ahead and click next while leaving the VDI selected. The other options are there because to allow interoperability between different virtual machines. And this is an important thing, storage on physical hard disk. You have dynamic allocation and fixed size. Say you are going for dynamic allocation. What happens is that, say you assign 50 gigabytes of hard disk space for Windows XP, and what happens is that right after creating the virtual machine, you don't see the 50 GB inside your virtual machine, and also you don't see the 50 GB being deduced from your host operating system either. It's because it's dynamically growing. When you add a lot of data inside the Windows XP, then only it grows in size, and the maximum of what it can grow is going to be uh, is what you are going to provide it. Now in the fixed size option, it's fixed. You assign 50 GB for Windows XP, boom, 50 GB will be removed from your actual hard disk, and you'll actually notice a 50 GB is reduced from your hard disk. And also when you log into Windows XP, you can see a 50 GB sized hard disk over there also. So it's good to go with dynamic, because that way you don't reduce your actual size. And this is where you allocate your hard disk space. Right now it automatically assigned 10 GB, but I'm going to give it a little more. I'm going to go with 25 GB of dynamic storage. By that way I don't instantly reduce 25 GB from my actual hard disk. As I told, it's gradually growing. So that is that done. We actually has given it a basic setup. Now there is a lot of settings now you can change, a lot of settings, but I'll not be showing all of them in this video. I'm going to Now on the next step I'm going to install Windows XP. So to install Windows XP you have a few options available. You can have a Windows XP on a CD and you place that CD in your actual CD drive, or what you can do is you can actually use an image, a virtual image of your operating system, and I'm going with that method. So to install XP I'm going to click start. Let's just keep that minimized, and it should start the machine anytime. Oh, there it is in the background. Okay, here we have to select our disk. So if you have an actual CD in your CD drive, you can select your CD drive from here and click start. It will automatically start from there. Since I'm not going to use a CD, I'm going to use a virtual machine. I'm going to add it another way. Now it will just show you this message that no bootable medium found, system halted. That's because there is no CD inserted. And now click on devices, optical drives, and this is what I'm going to do. Choose disk image. From here you have to select your Windows XP image file, which will be an ISO file like this one right here. So select that, click open, and under normal circumstances it should load the CD automatically, but if not, what you have to do is go to file and machines and select reset. When you do reset, VirtualBox will take over the CD image, and boom, you are presented with the regular Windows XP setup. You can maximize the screen for better experience, but since it is in the setup screen, it's not going to be very good. Now it is the regular Windows XP installation procedure is what you are going to see. So I'm going to pause for now, and I assume that you know how to install Windows XP, uh, and with that guess I'm going to pause now, and I will be back after the installation is complete. Now, so guys, I'm back with the Windows XP installation. As you can see right now, the XP installation is complete, and I am going to finalize the setup. And since I don't want to get a copyright thing right now, I'm going to pause for now. Okay, so I have just stopped because I don't want to get any copyright thingy because of the audio present in that. So as you can see right now, the Windows XP setup has completed, and it is now taking me to the XP page just like that. Now you have Windows XP successfully installed inside your virtual machine, and right now that is it, you can do your regular kind of stuff right now on your uh, computer right now. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Now there is not just this one, there is a lot of other information. Like, this is just the beginning of installation. Now you need to customize it. You have to install the guest additions to it. You need to install custom shared folders inside it. You need to install a lot of other stuffs to it. And this in this video I'm not going to do all of that things, but you can check out my channel. I'll be making a few more of these kind of videos, and in the following few videos you'll be watching how to install the VirtualBox guest editions and how to actually do a full internet connection inside this virtual machine, and how to create a shared folder in this virtual machine. So for that videos, check out my channel. And for now, that's it. I hope you guys understood how to install and successfully install a virtual box and how to set up a virtual machine. So thanks for watching. See you in another videos.